and then we'll figure it out later. Okay, everybody, we are back live. ShallZ, Facebook, Instagram. We had a little issue with the audio. I'm not quite sure what was going on. I hope to fix it. I need your help if you are watching this on Facebook to let me know if you hear us.
My next prank is...
What?
No, nothing.
No more jokes from you, please.
Okay.
I'm waiting for our friends here on Facebook to get in and to comment. When your comments start, I should be able to see your comments. And if for any reason this doesn't work, nope, there is. Echo is gone. Negar said echo is gone.
Okay, good.
So that means we can start. Welcome to ShallZ.
We're like halfway done?
No, 7 minutes. We got to start again. Great. Oh, we already have comments coming in. Okay, friends, we can hear you. Welcome to the best day of the week. It's Monday. And as I was saying, shh. Let me introduce you correct.
Okay, you're superhero. I'm like Samadala.
I know. Na the Arab. I have your first question. It's going to be your question for Bruce. The Arab. Welcome to ShallZ. This is a weekly Monday. We were starting it at 1:30. We had to move it for Mr. Bruce till 6 o'clock, but we're playing with the times too to see what time will work best for all of us. The greatest thing is that whenever we're live, I'll let you know we're live, but this will then live on Facebook. It'll live on YouTube. And this guy right here who helped set up a lot of this world for me has a new website, ShallZ.
But
ShallZ
it's not
or
up yet,
ShallZ.
honey.
Well, we're working on it. That's okay. Just look at it. It's a work in progress. And then we're working on getting these up on podcasts so you can listen to this wherever you go. You look like you're like scared. Dude.
I can't even the seat that you gave me, you took the good seat.
I know. This is what I do on a daily basis. Okay. So anyways, many of you, I asked you guys, what do you want to talk about, right? We do a lot of this stuff on the morning news. I get to talk to, by the way, I think it's 19 days I get to go back to work. Are you excited? You don't get to see me in the morning in 19 days. I go back to work, and this time with the maternity leave with Shaden, who's 9 weeks old.
Right.
I've had some time to be able to do this. It has been on the back burner for years. I've been wanting to do this. So this is a compliment to what we do, what I do on the morning news.
What do I look? Do I look here? Do I look there? Do I look there? Where do I look?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
This is Facebook. Instagram asked me if we could stream live on the side, so they're going to stream live.
You
talk in the microphone right here.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my God, what kind of guest are you? Anyways, many of you asked, hey, you want to meet Bruce? You want him to tell you jokes? Please no jokes today. He gave 2 on Instagram. I am thoroughly embarrassed. I'm so sorry. No, stop with the Roberto. But over the years, as we started this whole social media account and we did all of this guy was really not into it for a while. Yeah. And I think a few years ago, he kind of, what's this?
My seats. Okay, no, it's fine.
He said, if you can't beat him, join him. So he has been extremely supportive.
But I don't have any Facebook, Instagram, nothing.
Bruce doesn't have an Instagram. He doesn't have a Facebook. He helps me now because I've shared that I don't read Farsi. So he helps me read all the Farsi comments. So next month in July will be our 20th year we've been together. Not married, because we dated how many years before we got married?
5 years. 6 years. Yeah, 6 years, 99 to 2005.
Okay. 6 years before we got married.
Was that a trick question?
Yes. Okay. But July will be the 20th year that I met this hot stud. And we've been together ever since. And now we have 4 babies. And a lot of the questions that I get, and I'm starting to look right here on Facebook for your questions, have been like, how do you do it? What are the secrets? How do you not get on each other's nerves? But we really do. So I thought, I asked Bruce, and I said, Brucey, I will pay you back. Please, will you be a guest on my podcast? And I couldn't believe it that he actually said yes. He said yes. So here. Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So let the questions begin. By the way, my mom and my dad and my cousin and the kids are all downstairs waiting to eat Monday family dinner. ShallZ. Mom hooked it up. My mom hooked it up. So we can't do this for too long of a period of time. But we are here to answer some of your questions. And we have quite a few. Wow, there's so many people watching. They're not imaginary. I have friends.
Shannon Davis.
Okay, yes.
Hi.
You can say hi to some of these people.
Patricia, hey, from Oceanside.
Yes.
That's pretty
Okay.
close.
Yeah, but see, it says it's better on Instagram, but no, we're on Facebook too.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So the first question
What's the first question?
was submitted earlier today.
Okay.
Na the Arab
I take the fifth.
says, how have those lactation cookies worked for you? And have you noticed any difference in lactating?
They move better. See?
Bruce ate my lactation cookies. If you missed it a few weeks ago, and I decided to go live with all of that. Do you have an answer to that?
No comment.
No comment. Okay, this is going to make for a great interview. Okay, anybody else? I'm going to say hello to people here on Facebook. I'm waiting to see more of your comments come through. We're getting a lot of hellos, but please, I'll even take some questions if you ask on Instagram, and we can do it on Facebook. We have a few minutes to be with you guys on here. So, Zamarodi is Behruz's family name.
No.
No. Good question. No. I am a Zamarodi and he is a something else. Next question. Where does Bruce work?
Newport Beach.
Bruce works in Newport Beach.
Yes.
What is the next question? What does Bruce do? I can answer that for you or ask that for you. Do you want to tell everybody?
How did you guys meet? That's a good question.
Soli says, how did you guys meet?
Yeah.
And then Rezva says, how do you never get mad that she's live all the time? Oh, that's a good question. Okay.
You really can't tell if you're live or not, though. I think it's all imaginary to begin with. It's like a big joke. It's like, ta-da.
Thanks, Bruce.
Okay.
I think we've accepted, though, right, with the live, because I had a few people ask, how do you deal with the live all the time? And,
Right.
and you want to tell everybody how you deal with that while I look for questions?
I just told you.
How?
You just don't. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name of my show. It is what it is. So you just deal with it?
Yeah, you just deal with it.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my comments again, but we're just going to keep on going here.
Okay.
Okay. How did we meet? Do you want to tell everybody
You
the
tell
story?
him. You could tell him.
Okay.
You're a better storyteller.
Oh, but before, ShallZ and a few people asked.
19 is how long you lived in U.S. First time I was here is back
Camera
in 19,
is that way.
1980. I was here.
And your head is cutting off.
It is cutting off my neck. I moved here when I was 2 back in 1980, and then went back to Iran, and then came back here in 1987.
So Bruce was born in Iran, and
Yes.
then he moved here, and then he went back, and then he moved here,
So
and
that-
he's been here since.
And then I went to UCI, engineering degree, chemical engineering, and then I went to law school afterwards, passed the bar. So I do a little bit of both now. I have an engineering firm where we do construction and we do construction defects. So I don't, it's pretty simple.
I call him Bruce the Builder.
Yes.
Bruce the Builder. The camera's over here, Bruce. You're
Sorry.
not live on Instagram. You're live over there.
Oh.
So that's the camera you are.
Okay,
You can
sorry.
look there every once in a while.
Can we put this camera on top of that thing?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I
we
can't
got a
look.
few questions on how we met.
Yes.
Do you want to tell her, or do you want me to tell her?
Oh, you tell them your version.
Oh my gosh, we gotta go downstairs and eat dinner. This is gonna be like forever.
Then what is my joke? Let me tell a joke first.
No joke.
Okay.
How do we meet?
We met at a restaurant in 1999. It was called Javier's. And the Javier's was in Laguna Beach. And then, so I was out with a bunch of friends. I was young. I was like 20, 21, 22.
You just gave your age away, dude.
It is what it is. And then we went to a party, or it was a dinner. And then there was a bunch of people, right?
Yes, my friend wanted to
Yes.
hook up with your friend,
With my friend, yeah.
and then
And then it's just...
my friend asked me to go out, and then you came with your friend so that we
Yes.
could all meet up. And then I was sitting there. I didn't want to go, and then I was sitting in the front of the restaurant, and then the door opened, and this guy walked in, and I went, "Oh yeah!" No kidding, I really did it. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
you did? What do you mean I really didn't?
I did. And, what led from one thing to another, fast forward the story, we were out in Laguna, and then it was this, and then it was a little bit of dancing,
Yes.
and he asked me to dance, and he smelled so good.
I just came from the gym, honey.
Thank you.
Oh.
And that was that. A few days later, my friend called and said, guess who called and asked for your number?
Yes.
And I just...
Cell phones existed back then, too.
Yes. So that was that. We went out on our first date.
Yes.
And he took me... You're cutting out right there.
Oh.
He took me jet skiing.
Jet skiing.
And then it just kind of took off from there. That was July of 1999.
And then, what is it, 20 years later?
Well, let's get to the rest of the story.
Oh.
So then we were both in school, Cal State Fullerton, UCI, and I was Miss Orange County at that time, competing for Miss California.
I was Mr. California.
You were not Mr. California.
Oh.
And when I went to Miss California, we were dating, and I won the award for journalism that night. And I asked my parents, who helped fund the whole law school journey for me, to let me leave law school for a little bit. And if I can make something out of this whole TV thing, great. If not, I'll go back to law school, because he asked me to go to law school because you didn't want me to move.
Yes.
He didn't want me to move.
But you did move.
But I did move.
Yes.
Because I left law school and I ended up getting a job at ABC in Texas. So I left my then boyfriend, my family for the first time, and I moved to Texas. And
With Sammy.
With my dog Sammy. And for a year and a half, we used to remember we used to play movies, Blockbuster Video.
Yes.
You remember Blockbuster? We would go get the same movie, and then we would be on the phone, and both of us would go ready, set, play, and we would watch movies on the phone together while I was working for ABC in Texas until what was a year and a half later.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Then you came back.
Then he came back. I came back, and then guess what happened? He asked me to marry him in the mall. In the mall.
Shopping.
Which is a cute little story. But he basically proposed to me in front of everybody at the mall. And that was in 2005. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Right?
2005.
Yeah, because we got married pretty quickly. We got married 5 months later.
Yeah, it was a quick wedding.
Quick engagement to the wedding.
3-4
look,
months.
Like this. Look how hot you were. Oh, Instagram friends, you have to go to Facebook because I'm putting on pictures from our wedding. That's Brucey. Look at you.
And Brucey, that was...
Stud muffin.
Brucey was
Oh, wait, I got another one. Oh.
That's funny.
That's when we had a big fat Persian wedding. We had more than 300 people at our wedding, and it was an amazing day, and it was so awesome. So awesome. That's our wedding.
It was really good.
And then, what happened?
And then we got married, and then we had kids.
No, we didn't have kids first. We got married again.
Oh, yeah,
you know, I married him 3 times. Then 2 years later, we never signed our marriage license at our big fat Persian wedding. So we got married again. This time we went to Las Vegas. Do you remember this memory?
Yes.
We went.
Do you want to tell them why we got married 3 times?
Why?
Remember the Falgir, whatever was it, the fortune teller.
Oh, there was a fortune teller?
Yeah. The fortune teller said, you're going to get married 3 times.
Oh, that's right. The fortune teller told me I was going to get married 3 times. It was to the same guy. There you go. That was Las Vegas. So we got married again a few years later in Las Vegas.
Right.
And then after that, we started having babies.
Yes.
Back to back to back to back. All while I was on the Fox 5 Morning News. In the past 11 years that I've been there, we had 4 babies. Our 7-year-old, 5-year-old, 2-year-old, and now Shaden, who is 9 weeks. And before Shaden was born, this guy asked me to marry him one more time.
Yes.
And it was very romantic. He proposed with an orange this time. Was it an orange?
Was it an orange?
Yeah, I think it was an orange. And a few years ago, Brucey and I
got married again.
Got married.
And you know why we got married this time? Because our Shai is like, Daddy, Mommy, I want to be in your wedding.
Yes.
Because you missed the pictures. I'm like, sure, let's do it again.
They when we show them the wedding video, they always say, why weren't we at the party? Our kids love to party. And they've asked us so many times that I finally said to them, you know what, I told Bruce, and we thought it would be a good idea on our wedding anniversary, which is in September.
Yes.
Let's have a whole wedding again. And all of our friends and family gathered together. Look at our Shai and our Sean. Daddy, wait until you see Mama. So that was our story. And now it's almost 20 years. and 4 kids, and here we are.
Okay, can I tell a joke now?
No.
Small one. Okay,
Okay.
one joke.
One joke.
For these guys are here. I thought.
No, you look there. You can look both.
Okay, so these husband and wife, before they're having sex, the wife says, "Can I ask a question?"
This
A question.
lives.
It's not a bad thing. It just right before they were getting intimate. Fine, I shouldn't have said sex. I mean, intimate. Can I ask a question? The husband's like, sure, absolutely. Whatever question you want to ask, you can ask and I'll answer it. So the wife's like, okay, would you rather marry a wife who's rich or beautiful or smart? And the guy's like, honey, neither, none of those. I would rather marry you, not you. And that's funny. Not about you, about it's a joke. Okay. It sounds better when somebody laughs at these jokes. Okay.
They're laughing. Instagram is laughing and Facebook is laughing. Oh, Bruce, where do you get these jokes? Do you read them up? Do you
Actually,
look
I
them up?
made this one up.
Oh, you may. Oh, dear God. Okay, so we have, we still have a good 15 minutes that we can.
15 minutes.
15 more minutes. I'm taking questions from Instagram. If you want to ask Brucey something, one of the things, Bruce, maybe you can talk about it. We'll get a little serious. I'm still trying to figure out the comment thing over here. Is in my post when I told everybody you were coming on here.
Yeah.
I said we're going to talk love, we're going to talk marriage, and we're going to talk about how there have been points in 20 years that both of us have wanted to hit the eject button out of this marriage. Mm-hmm. So we're pretty open about our lives and what we go through on a day-to-day basis. So when you get mad at me or things that may annoy you, and how do we handle it? Not that we are experts in all of this. We've just managed to be together for 20 years. So do you want to maybe key to a long marriage? How have we made this work, and what piece of advice would you offer to so many people who have asked? I get tons of messages
so
what do you do?
What are your thoughts? What do you think? I mean,
are you turning the question on them? They're asking you.
No, they're asking me the question.
They're asking you the question.
It's life. I mean, life is, you just got to experience it. It's one of those things you want to experience everything. Getting married 3 times. Some things you want to experience more than once, like having kids. Then you have 4 kids. But it's all about just wanting to experience life, right?
Yes, but how do you deal?
Because it's unrealistic for anyone in the world to say, "Hey, look, we're the most perfect couple, and we never fight, we don't argue."
Just be real. Just tell them how much I get on your nerves, daily.
No, of course. I mean, I get on your nerves too. I mean, your toothpaste really bothers me.
You really brought that up.
You said be honest. Because my toothpaste is all clean and I have it neat, and
we've spent
you go through
a lot of money and time in therapy over toothpaste.
But you go through your toothpaste and then you attack mine, and then my sink is all clean, and then you just it's like doing art. So I don't know.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think the reality is both of us can be very raw and share that, look, it's not easy building a life with someone. It really isn't. Right?
Yeah. But with you, it's fun.
Oh, you're such a liar. I'll pay you later. I'll pay you with you.
You make it fun.
He knows that he has to come and sleep with me at the end of the night. So he's trying to be on his best behavior.
None of the above.
No, the whole point is to talk about the truth and the reality here. So what do we do? What have we learned in 20 years? Because you and I both sucked at this at the beginning. When we first dated and we were really young, we were 20, we're just different. Now we have gray hair, we have kids, and now when you and I argue about something, which by the way, we are big, huge fans, high five, to having a person marriage
Yes.
family therapist. Even when things are not going wrong, we have a person. Everybody should have a person, just like
Yeah,
we
that's
go,
one of the keys, I
right?
think. Absolutely.
Just
Yeah.
like you go to the dentist, like I went to the dentist and cleaned my teeth, and you go to the doctor, you check your heart. You need to have somebody for like this and your heart. So we have
Yeah.
a person, and over the past several years, we have
I call him a consultant.
he calls him a consultant. But there have been many times that I have done something wrong that he doesn't know how to handle, or vice versa, and we call our person and say, help us look at things in a different way. What are we not seeing? So you think that's like a good piece of advice?
That's a good advice. Yeah.
Okay. What's
Absolutely.
another good piece of advice? Because we fight a lot differently today
Than we did before.
than we did before. Because before it would be like, drop me off in the middle of the street. I'm not going to talk to you for 2-3 weeks and that stuff. But now it's different how we argue, because we do have disagreements.
Yes.
So you want to tell everybody how we fight about you? You need to talk in this interview.
I'm thinking.
I know this is my job and I do this
I'm
on a day.
thinking.
Okay,
So no, I mean, look, I mean, I'm doing this honestly. I'm not a big social media fan. I don't mind it, but I'm not in it. I mean, obviously, if I wanted to be in it, I could have been in it, but I'm not in it. I don't
at
have
all.
it.
Bruce doesn't have Instagram.
I have LinkedIn, so and that's
Okay.
for work. But I mean, you do things for the other person that you don't have to enjoy. You could just, if you love someone, then you do it, and then vice versa. I mean, like you bought me a motorcycle, and you don't like motorcycles.
I did. I bought him a motorcycle, and
Yeah.
I gave it to him the morning of our wedding, and
Yes.
and I did it because I
Because
realized
I like motorcycle. I like anything with wheels.
he likes anything with wheels, and I
Yes.
knew that I'm terrified of motorcycles. At the same time, I knew that his values and his dreams are super important to him, and to be in a marriage with somebody, you got to value what that, even if it's not something you like, you got to value what that other person has. But still, we still have changed a lot.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Like when we fight now, how do we fight?
Because I mean, the other thing is, then you have the kids, and it kind of takes you back, and the way you have to deal with the kids, and the wants that you have from the kids, and how they behave. You look back, and sometimes you look at your own, you reflect on yourself, and it's very simple, right?
It's simple.
No, I mean, as far as it's not worth fighting. I mean, the fighting and everything, it's fine, but a little bit of it is okay, but too much of it, it's not worth it.
I think sometimes.
What do you get out of it?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, our journey that we have been on together, as much as you see us, we laugh, we have a good time, we try to keep the joy in this house, but we have had our fair share of bumps, and pretty bad bumps. Like I said, few times, Bruce and I were practically separating from each other after we got married, because it's tough. Everybody in their own life will have circumstances. For me, I was going to work at 1:00 in the morning. I was going to bed at 4:00 in the afternoon. This guy was getting bored. He went to law school and earned a law degree while I was doing that. That puts pressure on a marriage, right? When you don't see each other, then you throw the kids in it.
And you got to take care of it. I mean, with like anything else, it's a lot of work, but it is what it is, and you cherish it, and you love it, and you want to experience it. So you feed it.
Yes.
Right?
You feed
You
it.
feed it love, you
And
feed it respect.
TL Evans says forgive, and that is another big thing that Bruce and I fall back on a lot, is because every day we're all in different moods. We all have things going on in our lives, and it's the constant ability to be able to forgive someone, even when they make big mistakes in their life. Even when we're screwing up, that's humans, right? That's what we do, is we mess up almost every single day. But can you find somebody that loves you and values enough to be able to forgive, be able to pick you up when you're down? That's, I think, one of the other.
That's another big key.
Big key to us.
So do you want me to tell you a joke?
No, stop with the jokes, dude. Okay.
I can do a Persian joke.
What is our age difference? Just a few years.
Just a few years.
Just
What do
a
you mean
few
just a few years?
We're not that far apart in age.
Yeah, but not like a few months. I was gonna say a few years.
No, a few years. Your years.
Years.
I'm taking questions, by the way, in
Questions.
Instagram and Facebook. I'm looking at both. So they want more jokes. No, stop asking Bruce.
I could give a Farsi joke.
Hold your jokes. We're here to help. Like, people want to like.
But you got
talk.
like another 15 minutes. Persian one.
No, actually,
Penny
it's
says, tell me a
6:31.
Persian joke.
Hold your jokes.
Bruce, are you practicing law?
Here, ask this one. Fatty says, how Bruce knew ShallZ is the one.
Oof. Instead of the halo right there, it was right above your head, right across the table.
There was
Like,
a look.
da-da.
There was
a
one
big
look.
Yeah,
there
the
was
look.
one look where he looked at me and I looked at him, and that was the end
It
of
was a
that.
click,
It was
yeah.
look. It was
There was
all
just
in the
one
eyes.
look.
Would you say that we're
Yes, I was born in your mom's.
Yes,
They're asking
right, okay.
questions. Okay.
would you say that because there are a lot of people who are married, they're asking about the first year of marriage, which is totally difficult. Would you say that we are a perfect match in marriage? And you can be honest. It's okay. I will not
There's
get
no
mad
such
at you.
thing as a perfect match
That's
because
a good answer.
I mean people change constantly.
Yes.
I'm not the same person I was last year,
Good
2 years
answer,
ago, 5
Bruce.
years ago, right? And people
Yeah.
keep changing. So you got to be able to change with your partner,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I'm proud of you. Good one.
see?
See, you
My
didn't lie.
consultant,
Yeah,
actually.
your
My
consultant.
consultant.
Your consultant told you to say that. People do change, and can you
consultant.
change with that person? And can you forgive with that person? Can you love with that person? Can you laugh with that person? If you can do all of that stuff, then you are on the right track.
Yes.
I think when one of the other things I was going to say is like, how do you manage? Oh, here's a good question. I want to be able to say something. I keep getting all these great questions. How do you manage to make time for each other? We just do.
You got to slow down these questions.
I know, but it's just so many. What do you want me? I want to answer everybody's question. Everybody is taking their time and their Monday to come and sit with us and talk to us.
Like Manchester,
So we just do.
2:30 in the
We
morning.
make time. Friday nights belong to us.
Yes.
We try to stick with that. It's our
That's
one.
another key, right?
Yes.
So I think we
Oh
should have
yes,
wrote a
that's
list.
a good one. That's a great one. You
A
should write a
list,
list.
right?
Date night.
I'll write it.
No, yeah, that's my paper. Moms and dads.
Have a date night.
Anytime you can, go out and keep dating your partner. Anytime you can. Don't get comfortable in your marriage. Don't sit back and think, oh, everything is okay. Keep that spice alive. Go out on dates together. Talk to each other. Don't let it just be about kids and work and the same grind every single day. We make this a point. It is a priority. When our kids ask us,
Right.
they say, Mommy, Daddy, you going out again? They're now used to it, that Daddy's taking Mommy out on a date. And we do that weekly. Okay, what other questions do you have?
There was a question about if the kids know how to speak Farsi, we teach them as much as we can. But ultimately, their primary language is English.
I'm not quite sure why this language thing continues to be in curiosity for so many people. I was born and raised here in the United States. Bruce came here when he was very, very young. Last time I went to Iran.
I can even read and write, though. I mean,
He reads and writes Farsi, which is awesome because he helps me with all the
I want to
Farsi
give
comments.
you guys a Farsi joke, too. Hold on.
Farsi joke. But last time I was in Iran, I was 4 years old. So my recollection of Iran is like this. I dreamed to go back one day, but our kids, this is our home. You know, we're Americans. We live here
We
now.
don't
This is our
force it
home.
on them. We speak it, and I like for them to speak it. I mean, not only that, but I like to have them speak
Yeah,
Spanish as well.
Spanish as well. We're teaching them Spanish. We're teaching them a lot of other
So,
things.
Joke.
Oh, before you do a joke, somebody asked, this is another good question. I think it was Annette said, how do you guys make up? Recently, we've learned to try to make another person laugh. We've learned to give each other space when we're angry to let that person be.
Or tell them a joke.
Or tell them a joke. And then usually at the end of an argument, one of us walks up to each other without really much of a thing. And then we just like that.
Done.
And then the argument's done. And that's it. And we just let it go because sometimes things happen in your life when you realize what you have is just not worth it anymore. You just let it go. You just let it go. It is what it is. That's the whole name of my podcast, by the way. It is what it is. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. What other questions do we have? We could take questions. No. We'll take a few more questions, and then we have to go. How do you pronounce your name in Farsi? Me is ShallZ from ShallZ. My name means rice. Okay.
Okay, so.
Annette says, "Do you know how much we love you?" Are you going to try to make me cry on live Facebook podcast? Don't make me. I get very emotional when it comes to love. It has been, I think one of the things that really sold Bruce on all this is the outpouring of love and kindness and support that we have gotten from so many people. How many times do we go out and people walk up and they're like, "Brucey!" His name is not even Brucey. That's my nickname for
It's
him.
Bruce.
It's Bruce. Well,
But
here
Brucey
it's
will
Bruce, but whatever.
Bruce will do.
Anyways, so we are so thankful for
Amazing people.
you guys, all of you guys. I have no words. Okay, next question. Any question?
How do you pace yourself, ShallZ?
How do you?
How do I pace myself? ShallZ?
Who asked that question? Farraman asked.
Yeah.
How do you pace yourself with ShallZ? That's a great question. Why don't you answer that?
I mean, honestly, I think part of with me, it's always been I like experiencing stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's just from morning to night, we have something new to experience every day, nonstop, right?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how he you know, one thing that we had to learn, marriage family therapy, is give this guy a week, one weekend, one day out of the week or the month.
One day out of the month.
One weekend out of the month, not to do anything.
Yes.
It took quite a few sessions for me to wrap my head around that, to say, you know what, this guy needs his downtime too. He doesn't operate on my Energizer battery. So
one weekend out of the month,
that.
we don't do anything.
We don't do anything.
That's
Now the Arab is back.
What
Asked you about the lactation cookies.
Oh my
What
God.
is your favorite thing about each other?
I mean, I don't have to really think
What is
about
your favorite thing about me? Go ahead. Tell me.
you.
Yeah, me.
Besides your energy.
Oh.
I mean, does it have to be physical stuff or I love your eyes.
Oh.
I like your teeth.
Oh. Did you just say you like my teeth?
Yeah.
You're so weird.
Why? You never knew?
No, I didn't know you liked my
I like
teeth.
your teeth, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Now the Arab, he likes my eyes and my teeth. I like, my favorite thing about Bruce is his ability to do anything that he sets his mind to. All it takes is I can sometimes see something planting in his brain and it just sprouts. Yeah. You have no idea what this guy is capable of doing. And
thank you, Anna.
That is one of my favorite things about him. And that he gets me water every night because I'm really thirsty every night and he never complains. Okay.
I'm going to buy a water
fountain right
fountain there. And install it in our bedroom.
What other questions do we have? Let's see if we have any more questions. We'll take a few more and then we got to go downstairs.
These questions have actually been good questions.
I know they've been great questions. Maybe you can come back with...
This is what part of Iran were you from? I'm from Tehran.
And my mom is from Rasht.
And then, my mom was from Rasht as well. Half and half, obviously.
What would you change about your partner? Ruth says.
What would I change about my... That's a good question.
What would you change about me?
What would I change about you?
Don't say my teeth.
Nothing.
You can be honest. No. I'm not going to get mad.
The only one thing I would probably change about you is have you more I don't know, fast cars and have you do more stuff that you know what I'm saying? No? Okay, fine.
It was a good question.
Go scuba diving or do something a little bit more.
But we compliment. He's the quiet engineer, lawyer, quiet, and I'm the so we compliment each other. But I'm not into fast cars and scuba diving and scary stuff. I just don't do it. He does. But you know what? We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a question. So
it was a question.
Asked.
Okay. Oh, Sweet Lily's Bakery is watching. Hi,
Hey.
is that my mom or my khale? That's our family bakery, by the way, Sweet Lily's Bakery. You should stop by and say hello.
This is how old were you when you left Iran? First time I was.
They already asked that.
Okay, I asked you.
You have to
2
go
or
back.
3 years old and then.
We had a few questions about you learning the piano.
Oh, I don't know how to play the piano.
Yeah, you do.
I know a little bit, but I never took classes.
Oh, your mom's watching.
Oh, my mom's watching.
Oh, mother-in-law question. That was another question. See, Persian mother-in-laws, she's watching. Hi,
Yes.
Jude.
Oh, and your mom is watching.
And my mom is watching. Persian mother-in-laws are. Who said be careful?
I'm saying be careful. Don't talk anything about sex.
Oh, you already did that. You already screwed that up, and your mom and my mom were both watching. Good job, Bruce. Persian mother-in-laws are, and I think most mother-in-laws, a lot of them, they have a reputation. One day I'll be a mother-in-law of being like difficult and nosy and. Oh, but you should see my mother-in-law. Sometimes I tell Brucey,
you should see my mother-in-law
he's
too.
so lucky he has her.
And you're so lucky you have your mom.
Our families get along really.
We're both lucky.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed that I have a mother-in-law she's just a gem. Every time if we get into an argument and I go there and I start, this is what Mary said, she always is on my side. High five to my mother-in-law. I love you.
I love my mother-in-law too. So
Okay.
it's like this race is my mother-in-law.
No, I'm just saying. No, because it's usually the mother. Well, no, it's both mother-in-laws.
So can I tell a joke now?
Are we gonna have more kids? That was another question.
Are we gonna have more kids?
You don't know the answer to that?
I don't know.
Your mom and my mom are watching right now. You better answer that correctly.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Everything still works.
No, we're done. Mom, Bruce's mom, we're done. 4 is good. We're good.
I just wanted to get your reaction.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, we're good. It has been quite the challenge. As fun as we make it seem on Instagram, it has been quite the challenge raising 4 kids. So I think we are good. We are getting up there in age, and we want to just spend the rest of our time now raising these 4 kids to be good humans and interject them into
my mom
society.
is driving and she's listening.
Oh, she's driving. Oh, she's listening. Okay, she's
yes.
Okay. I gotta have you back on as another guest. I mean,
yeah, sure.
we gotta.
But you know, the next time around,
Yes.
if I'm gonna be your guest,
Yes.
I'm gonna have some food or have something here on the table.
My mom made you warm sabzi downstairs
Yes,
for
okay.
dinner tonight.
Okay, good.
Very-
Okay, can I tell a joke so I can just come back?
Okay. He wants to tell a joke. Go ahead, tell
It's
a
a
joke.
Farsi joke though, because I've already said some. No, yes.
Can you do it
no.
fast and then do an
It's gonna
English
be
joke?
quick.
Because I have so many. Like, look, everybody's speaking a
Law
lot
school
of.
was great. I love
school.
law.
I quit law school.
Construction defects attorney. So that's another question they're asking me. Persian joke. So you know how Iranians or Persians. So this guy goes to an Iranian guy. Is it true that you guys over there? Is it true that you guys always cuss before you answer a question or you ask a question? It's like go khorde, ki gofte. You don't get it.
I don't get these jokes. Why are you guys laughing? It's not funny. Is it funny? Am I missing
Yes, that was
something?
a Farsi joke.
Oh, okay. One
گفتم
more.
به فارسیش هم بگم میگه از سوال از ایرانی‌ها که میپرسن همیشه فوش میدن بعدش سوال میپرسن ازش میگه که این واقعیت داره میگه گو خورده کی گفته فارسی نفهمیدی تو؟
نه من داشتم اینو نگاه میکردم. Okay, but they're laughing. They're laughing. That's all that matters. They're laughing. Okay, do you want to do one more English joke?
No, I gotta save my English joke for later.
Probably because you don't have one.
I do, but they're not rated.
No, not on my channel,
Yeah.
dude. My channel is like PG friendly,
13.
PG-13, and okay. Do we have any other questions? We're hungry, and the kids are downstairs. Are you done? Do you want to say
done,
anything?
Yeah. Well, love you guys.
Oh, that was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah,
How did I do?
I think you did really good. I think we should have you back on.
Like next year.
No, not next year. It's July. Maybe next month.
Oh, that's too soon.
Yeah, maybe next month. Because we're trying. Yes.
Yes, we're almost done, Daddy.
Well, why don't you come upstairs and say hi? We got interrupted in our broadcast with a mummy. Are you done? Who is that?
That's Arshaya.
Did he just disappear? Yes. You know it's done when the kids are asking, are you done? Because they're ready to pound the ShallZ downstairs. So here's what we're going to do. Will you come back and be a guest again?
Absolutely, yes.
We can talk more specifics. Remember, my email is helloshallz@gmail.com. ShallZ or ShallZ. It's my nickname. Raul started calling me that. I've had that nickname ShallZ since I was a little girl. So hello, ShallZ. You can send me email gmail.com. We will then upload this up onto YouTube by tomorrow so you can watch it there as well. It'll live on Facebook. And when this guy gets around to it, we'll continue to get this ready so that it can go up on a podcast as well.
Wait. So you're going to upload this on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Come over here. Say hello. We're live. This is our first son,
Then
our
what's your
Shia.
app going to be?
What's my app? This is ShallZ.
I know, but what's your app name going to be?
ShallZ.
ShallZ.
Okay.
This is our Shia. This is our first son. He is going to be 8 years old coming up in a few months.
Minecraft.
And
Yeah,
this is Mommy's little podcast world.
Why don't you have our Shia be a guest?
Maybe
you can
one time.
teach people how to play Minecraft.
We could do that one time, okay?
Yeah.
Are you guys hungry? You're waiting for us?
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh, that's good. You're not hungry. He's never
for
hungry.
Okay,
Can you go downstairs? We're going to say goodbye, and then we'll be downstairs in 1 minute.
Say bye to everybody.
See ya. Peace out.
Peace out.
See you. Peace out. When did that happen? When did he go from being a baby? He was like shaded to see you. Peace out.
See you. Peace out.
Hi. Okay. You want to say goodbye? You want to say
Bye,
anything
everybody. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.
else? That's the camera
Go.
too.
Can I tell you a joke before I leave?
Oh gosh, you're gonna tell a joke too?
No, because the jokes that I've taught. No, don't.
Please.
Okay, you got to step forward. Is it a good joke for life?
His jokes are gonna be.
Not good.
I have to screen them first.
Okay, screen it with Daddy first. Tell him in his ear.
Tell me my ear.
HelloShallZ@gmail.com is the email. We will go live once a week if you have topics. Coming up in the next few weeks, I have a lactation expert to come in and talk about milk and breastfeeding the babies. I'm getting a sleep expert on here to talk about how you can sleep, all kinds of things. You send me your ideas and I will make it happen. Come on, we're going to close out with a joke, buddy. Come on. Okay, look in that camera right there and tell your joke.
Right in there.
What did the traffic light say to the car?
What did the traffic light say to the car?
The traffic light said, "Close your eyes, I'm changing." Get it?
Changing colors.
I love you. Thank you for spending a little time with us on Monday. The best day. Oh, you're gonna kiss me? You're gonna kiss me? You're gonna kiss me? Oh. Bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Now you gotta turn that off. Do you know how to turn that off?
No, let me see.